all about the details. And it's available for a clearance price. You're getting two, by the way. The tank,
my favorite,
which is up here in front, and a cardigan. A tank and a cardigan available for a clearance price of $39.98, or you can take this home for 4 easy payments of just under $10. I want to remind you, with clearance, that means no reorder. But what is so special about this, we were talking about, you know, just the little difference in these tanks, is take a look at that ladder lace detail here. You see how my skin, when I'm putting my hand behind it, how you can just see a little bit of skin. Yes, and it just whispers femininity, you know? And that detail doesn't end there. You have it on the cardigan as well, and it comes all the way to the bottom. If you could see just a little bit of that ladder lace there, all the way to the bottom, even on the pockets there, and even through the top, through the neckline. It's really stunning.
Well, and it's one of those pieces that, like, this is why I love QVC, because what's better than one good fashion find? Two, especially when they're like a matching set. Because going back, you were asking us about, you know, like loungewear that we love to live in. Like, sometimes it's just really nice when you shop through QVC, whether it's on television or online, that we have a set. Like,
yeah.
We have a set that you don't even have to think about getting dressed in, and it's comfortable.
And in all your favorite colors.
Yes.
I mean,
some good colors.
This is apple red, which just looks that bright, vibrant red. You cannot go wrong with that. I think actually sometimes we're afraid to try red in our wardrobe. This is a great way to do it because it's a set. You know, you can separate it and play it up, play it down, be as bold as you want. Next, we have new antique rose. That is a very popular color from what I've heard from Gary. He's told me new antique rose is very popular.
I think for 2 years now, that is like the most popular color, which again, going back to Denim & Company's fully Roy G. Biv, like 50 colors of a color spectrum, that's a big deal.
Yeah, yeah. And there's only about 24 of those to go around, so I guess he's still right. And then we have the sunlight yellow, which is kind of like a pastel yellow, and we are last call on this, but I want you to know it's not like a saturated yellow. It seems pastel to me, right? Would you say that?
I agree, and it's the kind of yellow, honestly, that I would say, like, especially if the weather's warm where you are, you don't really have to take it out of it, like, rotation. Like, it kind of works for all 4 seasons, which is nice.
Agreed. Good point. And then next we have summer green. I love green, and it's the color of the year.
I know. I think it's, what is it, greenery? The Pantone color of the year? Yeah, which is nice.
So, if you want to pick up that.
Well, and that's a color too that I always love to see with Dooney and Burke handbags. Like, it just, I don't know, it just like seems sprightly, it seems like a little posh, like it's just that feel-good color.
Yeah, 100%. And next we have the lapis blue. This one's pretty close to my heart because earlier I had a lapis necklace.
Was that your first item you ever presented?
Yes, and it was beautiful. And so calling something lapis blue, I love that. And it's this nice cobalt blue.
Totally.
I mean, they named it that for a reason. And then we have white, which is your classic.
So I just want to show you, I threw the jacket over it because Denim & Company, like, we have so many separate pieces that all work together, which is lovely. So I have on our Today's Special Value, you actually cannot see the lace sleeves through this, and yet it kind of does a cool play on texture with all of that lattice work that you see with the seaming details. So have fun and play around with that, especially if you're picking up more than one piece in the show.
It's very polished. It looks like a blazer.
Could be, which is nice.
It looks like that.
I heard it was going to be 90 degrees this weekend, and it's like if you had something to go to where you wanted to wear a jacket, like you just don't want to be like having a hot flash.
Oh, that's the story of my life. And then finally black, which is, you know, just a staple. And what is so great about this is, remember, you're getting 2 pieces. The cardigan and the tank for $39.98. So if you were to break that up, you're basically paying $20 a top. But remember, we have 4 easy payments of $10. So think about getting a couple, because you can play with, you know, taking that white with the black tank underneath, or doing the red with the black, or even the green with the red if you're trying to do some holiday colors. You know, let's not forget it's Christmas in July, right?
Can I tell you that I got an invitation to a Christmas in July party, and I was like, what?
It's a popular trend, actually.
I'm loving this. I'm like very excited.
And I think there's been 150 of those ordered already.
Well, and I tell you,
want to jump on that.
Well, and again, like, that's the other thing that's like great about QVC. Like, 2 pieces for less than $40.
You cannot beat that. No. And then in your size.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't have deodorant on it, and that you didn't have to elbow somebody down the clearance aisle to get to.
Yeah.
Well, coming up next, we have another piece from our Essentials collection. And I will say that if you're shopping with us for the first time and you see the word Essentials in any presentation, it's kind of a sure bet that if you want to pick up more than one, what history has told us the last 26 years that Denim & Company has been presented is that you want to wear more than one. And it's always nice to have a go-to in more than one color. This comes home tonight for $24.12. It's our pullover knit top. First day ever, of course, that we have it for those 4 easy payments of $6.03, which is especially nice if you want to get more than one. I will say what's been kind of nice about spring and summer is I've been seeing more long sleeves than normal. And I think that what's important about this is if you want coverage, that's great.
Yeah.
You've got it. If you want breathable cotton, we've got 95% cotton, 5% spandex, which is wonderful. And this is something that like you can layer over for when you take those like little midnight strolls. I call it a midnight stroll even though it's 7:30. Like that's very Southern of me. However, it's also something that, you know, maybe you're gonna go take a workout class. You can throw this over this as well. But then this is that kind of your point, loungewear go-to that makes sense for so many of us. So lots of colors. I think we have 10 total, which is wonderful. Extra, extra small through 3X. We'll start with apple red.
Apple red. That's this one.
That would have been, this is the kind of thing that you see and you're like, I wish I would have had that for 4th of July evening.